All right, I'm back, and here. Oh, okay. Uh, that that's not right. There we go. I haven't seen that before. Uh, I I don't know telekinesis. That shouldn't happen. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better. Even though I feel like I could just go to sleep right now. Like I said, I've just been having troubles sleeping earlier. It's just like, oh, if only I could figure out the technique to relaxing. I don't think I've ever been able to relax. I've always been way overtired, so that's probably why I am going as fast as I am because I don't know how to chill. Which is makes me really grateful for the first time I did this. I had someone else to just do this with because I was in a public world and there was just multiple people I could talk to. But yeah. The problem with doing it in a public world is that some people like to be crashers, and that sucks. It's like this takes so long. Yeah, this does look like that. I I'm just trying to think. Wait, that looks a lot. Oh wait, oh, that's farther than I thought. Okay, never mind. Anywho, I'm gonna go up here. Strange, my mind is like, hey, Jackal's a game. I don't know why my mind thought of Jackal. Do I have a video of Jackal on my channel? Oh my god, if I don't, I need to fix that. I love the fuck out of Jackal. Because I know I did Rygar. I miss the annotations. I worked so long on the annotations on the Rygar video. Uh, fuck me. That might be a bigger overhang up there. Because I can't remember if this was just a small one compared to the next one. Because this isn't so bad compared to the other. Right. That might be the overhang of Doom over there. We'll see. But yeah, Jackal. I need to get a playthrough of that. I don't think I have Contra either. I have the NES Classic, so I can do Contra at least. I don't remember if Jackal's on there. Double Dragon 2 is on there, which I was absolutely shocked because Double Dragon 2 is the one that I love so much and I played a ton of. So I definitely want to do that. I don't know. Those are things I'll have to do like someday. I don't know how great I'll be at it. I wonder if I kind of want to just like jump off and go straight over there. I wonder if that's what I meant by nerfing the overhang. I don't know. Anywho, but yeah, so many old NES games. I miss playing them all. Uh, nostalgia. So much nostalgia. Eventually, I'll get around to it someday. I don't see it happening anytime soon, though. Because it will take a little bit of time to do all of them. And this was just like a kind of on the spot sort of thing. It's like on Thursday. Yeah, this is the overhang of Doom. But doesn't that look bigger? I don't know. Maybe it's at an angle. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't care. Oh yes, this is the overhang of Doom. That looks familiar. All right. Oh boy, I hate the overhang of Doom. I have to focus a little more, so I might not talk as much in this one. Even though I think I might not have been talking that much in the previous one because I had to go to the bathroom the whole time. No, it's fine. Should I have gone like underneath that thing so I have a place to fall? Oh my god. Can you imagine like if they ever fix the gliding glitch where you can just kind of slow your descent by a tremendous amount by moving forward slightly? If they remove that, people fall at the very edge of this, and they have to go all the way down. Oh, that would drive people insane. I fell off of this twice. So that's why I'm going to be a little on the slow side for this one. This is why I decided to go stop the video before getting to this evil overhang. I'm on a different side than I was before, wasn't I? I have no idea. Oh my gosh. I hate this. The overhang is awful. You know, maybe I won't do the moon. I don't know. I just want my vengeance on this. The moon has nothing to do with that. But, you know, the moon would be nice to do. Just to say I've climbed the moon too. But if I don't make it there, I'll be fine because that means I climbed this whole thing fucking twice. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot how bad this is if you do it enough. Careful. And I have to be slow and careful about this because unlike the vertical parts, if I fall off here, I have to redo everything. And that sucks. Yeah, even if I went up that thing, I wouldn't be able to hold on to it. I'm too short. And even if I was tall enough, I don't think I could grab onto the top. I don't know. I don't know if you can do that with the climbing maps. I think you can. I don't remember. Oh my god, my arms. Yeah. So, since I was talking about the Nintendo games, how about I go through my history of video games, shall I? I mean, the Nintendo Entertainment System is the first console I played. Can you guess which one the first game that I played? You can probably guess it because a lot of people started with that same game. One that comes with a system sometimes. Super Mario Brothers. The original one. And that felt like absolute pure bliss. But my emotions were like absolutely crazy at the time, so if there was something that made me happy, it made me super crazy happy. And since like everything else in life like wasn't making me happy at all, video games were like, oh my gosh, this is what life is for. This is why I should live life, to play video games. I am so happy. So I just wanted to play video games ever since then because I could never find anything in life that made me as happy as video games did. Because just nothing really makes me happy like video games do. And for some reason, even if I do the same thing in a video game that I would be doing in real life, even if like the video game makes it more boring, for some reason in a video game it makes it more fun. I don't understand that. It's so strange. But yeah, video games will never leave me unless if something crazy happens. I mean, with the way that VR is, that's something that has changed things up dramatically. Cause I'm afraid that I won't play like a lot of the normal games that I used to play that much anymore. But if I can play those while in VR, as silly as that sounds at the moment, because like not many people have VR in the first place, much less do something like that. But I'm probably gonna be doing that like crazy in the future. Just having people just randomly come up in their like custom avatar and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" I mean, I could technically do that right now with big screen, and if I upgrade my internet, I could do that. But I'm a fucking Lycanroc right now. I don't want to be a freaking half-assed human model. I like seeing people's custom avatars because I like seeing what people want to make themselves. Whether they make themselves look disgusting or if it's something that makes them want to feel cool or cute or whatever like that. It gives a glimpse of what that person finds important in how they want to show themselves. It makes things interesting. So, and I see humans all day, every day. So when I just see something with human avatars, it's like, you could be doing something a little more interesting. I see that all day, every day. Oh, excuse me. That ice cream though. That ice cream was good. But yeah, which is why I feel sometimes I feel not the greatest about using Lycanroc because I mainly picked a Lycanroc because Pokemon is so freaking popular, and I want people to look at the Lycanroc and be like, "Hey, Pokemon's awesome." But the thing is, I don't really go into Pokemon as much as I like. Pokemon is near and dear to my heart, though. But I don't really do anything related to Pokemon, so I feel like I need to have some sort of custom avatar. But then you gotta wonder, what the fuck do I do for a custom avatar? I don't really have an OC or a persona or something like that. I Of the bazillion furries that I've known growing up, I do kind of have a persona, but it's not like designed or anything. It's just a bat. Thinking about making it like half bat, half dragon sort of thing. Because bats are my fucking favorite animal, and then dragons are my other favorite animal. Oh, why not put the two together? So, I mean, there's that thing. And then there was this weird alien creature that I made when I was like a teenager that I really liked for some reason. So I'm kind of curious, like, I wonder, what if I try to model that and try to update it to newer things? Would I still like it, or would it just be like whatever and just not like it? And then there's like, should I just make a new thing 100%? I don't know. Just one of those things. I have no idea. I definitely do have to make a persona though, because even in VR chat, like I'm still fucking. I'm just trying to go about my daily business, and then I just keep on running into like people who happen to be furries. Even if they're not like using any sort of furry avatar or anything, I just happen to keep finding groups of people that are furry. So it's like, oh well, okay, that's a thing. Oh god, this fucking overhang. Oh my god, it never ends. And I really want to play Rygar right now. I don't know if I should redo the. I mean, I can't really. There's no real reason for me to redo the Rygar playthrough. Like the only mess up that I can remember is like when I was exiting Durago's lair and going on over to Lapis. I like head up one area for like 10 seconds, and then I realized, oh wait, this is the wrong way. That's like the only mistake that I can think of whenever I look back at it. It it's pretty much like perfect for like an ideal like playthrough of Rygar, like an average playthrough of Rygar. If you know what you're doing, that's what you do. Also, I gotta say, when you know where everything is, the first boss is kind of a pain because you have to fight him a lot longer than you normally would. Because normally, on your first time playing through Rygar, you'll be so lost that you'll just be killing so much and that you'll be really strong before you get to that first boss. But if you go directly to that boss fight takes a long time. And I don't really know how I could change a playthrough of Rygar to make that boss fight not last as long. Which is why I would just like absolutely destroy everything on my way to the next area. Uh oh. I'm shaking a little bit. I like that I can see my paws this time. Because fucking in the full body, I didn't see it at all. I just saw the handles of these. Because the full body will just make it go so far away. I did the long way, didn't I? This is the long corner. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got distracted by that again. But yeah, NES is the first console I had. I did not have a Super Nintendo, but I wanted it because of A Link to the Past. I did not actually get that. I did not get a Super Nintendo, but I did get to play Link to the Past on the Game Boy Advance. Funnily enough, there's a few things that you can do on the Game Boy Advance that you can't do on other versions. I can't remember exactly what. Like, I think when the sword is fully leveled up, you can destroy pods with it, or was it skulls? It was one of those two. There's a list showing the differences in that one, and there was also another waypoint that you could teleport to for the dungeon that Zelda's in. So that's really nice, and I thought that was intentional because that's like the perfect place for a waypoint to be. Because at that point, you'll be a little tired, and it'd be nice to go back to that spot. But no, you can't do that. Oh. But yeah, I'll talk about. I mean, I only have a handful of Game Boy stuff. I had Tetris, Dr. Mario, baseball, Star Trek, Ren and Stimpy, which was really fucking hard, but I did beat it though. It just ends with "you idiot" and just Ren fucking slapping Stimpy a bazillion times and nothing ever happens. Such a weird way for the game to end. That is a very strange ending to a game, but very, very appropriate for Ren and Stimpy, I gotta say. Oh my god. Careful now. Don't get too whatever you call it. Too greedy? I don't know. But yeah, let's see. There was another game. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat. I beat Mortal Kombat using jump kicks and uppercuts. Because I didn't know how to do any of the special moves. I didn't know how to use the ice attack with Sub-Zero, and that's what I did for a while for earlier. But like for Shao Kahn, he fucking was hard as balls. But I had to revert to the jump kick and uppercut strategy because the the ice technique wasn't working for me anymore. He was just too good, so I had to revert to the jump kicks and uppercuts. It was hard as hell. Let's see. Was there another game? Oh yeah, duh. Pokemon Yellow. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with that game, and I caught every Pokemon that you possibly could get in Pokemon Yellow without trading. Cause I didn't really know anyone that like. I mean, there was a lot of people. My finger twitched. I was afraid. This would be like the worst place to fucking let go. And then silence for concentration. Oh my god. Ugh. My arm is bothering me. But yeah, Pokemon Yellow. Fucking. I had lost to Gary uh, early on, so at that optional fight at the start, so he had a Flareon for the final battle. Yeah. The only Pokemon I ever had a level 100 in that game was fucking uh, Kadabra. I thought Mewtwo was level 100, but no, he's just level 81. He replaced Kadabra though because he was just stronger at that point. Oh, how do I do this? There we go. That's better. I feel safer. I feel like it's not gonna chip me out if I do this. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh yeah. Um. Sorry, I'm. I'm just afraid. I just want to get over this little area. I can get up this a little bit. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's nice. So, anyways, um, freaking, I had a friend that tried to give me some extra Pokemon, but he also kind of killed my love for playing Pokemon for a while because he's like, "Hey, I can make all the Pokemon stats be 999." I'm like, "Hey, that sounds fun. Let's do it." And then it was the longest fucking battle ever. I never want to do that again. We ran out of our moves, and then we fucking had to just keep on sitting there forever. It's just like, no, you just killed all my love for Pokemon battles. If this is an option, I don't want any part of it. So that really sucked. And then, yeah. And I wouldn't play Pokemon again until Game Boy Advance, where I get Ruby. I would have gotten Emerald if I knew that was going to come out, but no, I got Ruby really early. So, yeah. And then Absol is my favorite Pokemon. I mean, everyone's wanted to be a Pokemon at some point. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a Scyther. And then when Gen 3 came out, I wanted to be an Absol. Absol is like so perfectly designed. It may not be like the best Pokemon at all in like anything, but like it all comes together so well that like I just love it entirely. So yeah. And then when it comes to other Pokemon that I've wanted to be, Noivern is like the only other one because, Bat Dragon. Bats and dragons are my two favorite animals. So yeah. And I doubt that'll change. Because Noivern also has stats that I would want in a Pokemon if I were to make my own. So yeah. I just wish his face looked a little different. But hey, it's grown on me over time. Yeah. Anywho, when it comes to the other consoles, after going from the NES, I freaking um oh that's right. I'm pretty sure that's the top right there. Anywho, so take another look at the skybox. It's getting because it changes over time. I don't know if it's how long you're in here or if it's just how high you are. Anywho, um, next freaking thing. Excuse me. Good food. Um, I didn't have a Super Nintendo, but I did have the Sega Genesis, and I played the Sega Genesis a ton. And the Batman and Robin game on the Sega Genesis, I love the fuck out of, and that's why. And I have a playthrough of that on my channel. It's not the it's not the best, but it's close to like being perfect for me. Because during the third level, I had to re-record because like I had to answer the phone. Ugh. Then in the first level, I made a really silly mistake, which cost a life. And then in the fourth level, now I was tempted to just redo the fourth level, but like I figure I upload it anyways because I just want to show in the fourth level it's very easy to lose all your momentum if you just lose your power up just once from those fucking tokens. So I figure I'll leave it up, even though it started out really terrible. But I also wanted to show that you can come back from that if you try hard enough, which I did. So that's why I didn't do that great. And then like the other first three parts is when I'm just doing absolutely really amazing with. 'Cause there's not a whole lot of people that can play that game because that game and Sonic Spinball are like two games that I've beaten where like most people don't know about it, but the people that do know about it are like that game is fucking hard. How you beat that? No way. So I do want to do Sonic Spinball at some point just to do that, but there's probably enough people beating Sonic Spinball nowadays that it's probably not that big of a thing. But Batman and Robin, I swear, people talk about commenting the Batman and Robin stuff more frequently than all the others. It's probably because I like to do a little dance to the music every now and then. Because I'm just so used to the fucking game that I know when I can just go and dance and when to just chill. So that playthrough made me really happy when I did that. Um, I'm trying to remember what other Sega Genesis games I had, but that was one of the ones that I played the most of. Um, but realistically, on Sega Genesis, I my father, I don't talk about him much. He wasn't there that much, but like um, he would always rent me a game every time I would come and visit, and it was fun. And I gotta say, comparing like hundred, because later on I would do uh, emulator stuff, and I played a lot of SNES games because ZSNES is like one of the best emulators for the longest time. There's probably better ones now, but like that one was like the best one because I could actually reliably play with other people online. Whereas every other fucking emulator out there, it would never work. So having a lot of time to play Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, overall, if I'm just playing a game that only has one game of it, I would prefer Sega Genesis because there may be very simplistic, like in general they usually go for simplistic game design, but they perfect the fuck out of it, and it's the best thing ever. And I like the sound on the Sega Genesis more often. Um, of course, it always depends on the individual game because after all, Mega Man on the Super Nintendo, I thought that was a Sega Genesis game. I think I could be getting my shit mixed up. Wait, no, wasn't Mega Man 8 on the Sega Genesis? I don't remember. I have to go look it up. I can't do that right now. I'm climbing. But yeah, that was. But yeah, the sound and gameplay was way better on the Sega Genesis. However, the Super Nintendo, it was usually a lot more experimental. You never know what you're gonna get with Super Nintendo. They usually led to really crappy experiences, but these are all experiences that if they had a sequel, which they usually didn't, but if they had a sequel, it would probably be like the best fucking thing ever because the ideas are interesting, but they just they they just didn't have the polish that Sega Genesis games had, and there was really game breaking things happening in most of the Sega Super Nintendo stuff. So overall, Sega Genesis, if you're just playing Sega Genesis stuff, Super Nintendo, if there was going to be something that had like sequels to, which they never did, unfortunately. That's my view on those two consoles. Oh, we're done already? Really? Man, I want to keep on talking. I'm having fun. I've only gotten to the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. I still have so many more consoles to talk about. Wow, you actually made it. Okay. Well, I guess that means I have to give you a prize or something. Just press the button and get your prize. From God. Really? I turn this up for you. It's just like, why?
You know we climbing our way to the top. Feeling like we can't be stopped.
Oh my God, climbing to the top?
Don't take any
I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics before.
I'm inside us a stage. Desire to want everything. Enticed by the gleaming. So blessed I can say not a thing.
Oops.
Why is it so hard to just smile? Shut up. Complain about all of your life.
Gotti.
Shut up. Why is it so hard to just smile? Shut up. Stop wanting and open your eyes.
United States.
Shut up.
So all of these places. Imperial Miko military? Oh wait. Wait, oh, are these all guilds? Because I saw... Wait. I thought I saw... Oh yeah. United States of America. But then they have like some frickin' silly things. Yeah, there's a few more flags here than than when I came in here. Okay. I'll end the video when this song ends. I don't know. Yeah, my arms aren't feeling tired at all right now. Probably because I took a bit more of a break than I should have. Your reward? A mirror. After all, that is what VR Chat is, a mirror simulator. Now, that's just a joke that people like to frickin' talk in front of the mirror all the time. I didn't understand why people like talking in front of a mirror, but I assume it's because you get to change your emotions and look at your gestures. I don't have any like custom emotions on this avatar, obviously, just finger movements. But also, one thing I realized is that since I've been standing in front of the mirror recently because I was just really tired, it makes it a lot easier to like have your mind think that you are a character, as silly as that is. So don't spend too much time in front of a mirror if you're playing a lot of VR. More churches ablaze. Remind us that we live in the fallen days. That overhang did not feel nerfed. So yeah, 6,000. So we're a little over halfway there. Start all the way down here. Right there. There's the spiral that we saw earlier. This is a real low texture thing. The other one was better. But yeah, there's a spiral. There's the base camp. Yeah. So let's see, what time is it? An hour and a half? Oh, like an hour and 20 minutes. And that was suggested. Oh, it doesn't say the times on this one. But I'm pretty sure it was 2.5. So I'm still going way too fast. I should be pacing myself better. Oh, now that I'm resting my arms a bit, I'm feeling it. Then I don't know why they placed this here. I guess if like some VR users get here with a fucking desktop user, they can just fucking show that. Yeah, that's the end of that. So now, click here to purchase the Mount Everest DLC. 9,001 total meters. That's on top of this, so it's just 3,000 more. And that's what we're gonna do. But I'll do that in the next video. I could climb right now, but I know better. Because I didn't wait long enough the previous time, and then I hurt myself the next day. So if I want to get to the top of that and get to the moon, I'm gonna have to rest. Oh, jeez, my arms are really starting to feel it now. That's the thing, you gotta rest. I'm not very good at doing that. Feeling it now. Yeah. Maybe when I come back, I'll talk more about my history with the systems, since I've started talking about that already. Eh, other than what I was expecting on doing. I didn't think I would be climbing this quickly. I probably shouldn't be climbing this quickly. Oh well. But yeah. Yeah. I think I'll end it off here. So, see you in the next video. I'm gonna rest a little bit, get some more water. I'm really parched right now.